What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So I wanted to do a little bit of a follow-up. I know my last post, I talked about turning in my letter of resignation. And so I want to do kind of a where am I now? What are my next steps? And then really, how did I get here? So if you are contemplating leaving your job, making some sort of professional transition, or just quitting altogether, you might want to stick around for whatever I'm about to say. So I've been with my particular company for the last 8 years as a consultant, and I love the place that I work. I enjoy the work that I do. Probably not as much as I used to, only because my attention is focused on other things, and there are other ventures that I want to explore, right? So maybe my full attention and energies are just not with consulting as I am currently doing it. But I decided to kind of resign from my role, just so that I could free up my time to pursue some other opportunities that do not necessarily mean I want to work for somebody else. I really want to be able to pursue some things personally, and just focus on some other kind of ventures that I've been working on in the background and as a side hustle. When I submitted my letter of resignation, my leadership team immediately thought that it was some kind of joke, that I wasn't serious, but I'm totally serious. But something happened that I was not prepared for. I was not prepared for them to present me with kind of a counter offer, if you will. And so I'm not like pursuing, more money or a new role, a different title or anything like that. This is really not that subjective. It's really a move that will benefit me. It is just about me being able to buy back my time, so that I could spend that time doing more things, or doing other things. So they ended up countering my resignation with some other opportunities. And as a consultant, I think it's probably easier because I'm a consultant to be able to come up with some more flexible alternatives than if I were like an FTE, a full-time employee, something like somebody who had to be in the office every day or dealing with customers or something like that. The work that I do does not require me to interact with other people. I interact with a lot of data and a lot of information. And our client interaction, it really can vary. It really can vary. So I wasn't surprised that they would come back to me with a counter. And so we are currently kind of renegotiating my exit. So I wasn't prepared for that at all, but I'm happy I'm happy furthering the conversation. Again, I enjoy my team. I enjoy our firm. So I am not leaving kind of burning bridges or things like that. But because I know that I am making this exit in the most amicable way possible. And I know that companies are really kind of bashing employees to come back to be in the office like 40 hours a week at a desk in a cube kind of situation. And I also understand, as a career coach who does not do a lot of career counseling anymore, I do know that when people feel like their backs are against the wall, they immediately will jump ship and potentially jump ship without having a plan in place. So I wanted to spend a couple of moments just kind of reiterating the necessity of really thinking through what quitting your job could look like in 2024. One, if you're planning to leave your job for another job, do it outside of social media. Making your professional exit strategy public before you've actually done it could hurt you in the long run, right? Like everybody is on social media right now and everybody is paying attention to what everybody does. So if you're going to leave, make sure that your plan is kind of your plan and you don't release it to the public until you're ready to pull the trigger, so to speak. The other thing is, if you are not planning to leave to go to another, another place of employment, you're not getting another job, you're not doing something, and you just want to leave and just take a break, like a mental release from the day to day, I would highly recommend that if you cannot afford to not have an income and maintain all of the things that you have, that you start offloading some things sooner than later. And usually offloading things like the amount of money that we spend on like streaming stuff, I would say start there. Start looking at ways where you can kind of recoup your funds, because if you're not transitioning into another job opportunity and you're just kind of, just wanting to take a break, and I completely support that, because part of my transition I will definitely build in some time to just breathe, right? Because this is about me buying back my time and not so much me spending more time building somebody else's dream. So if you're able to make that move without having another job or something in place, make sure that you, and this kind of leads into my third point, make sure that you can afford to be able to do whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. So if you're not planning to work and you're just planning to quit and lay low for a little bit, make sure you can afford to do that, and enjoy the time that you're doing it. I think those are the big things that I'm walking away from right now. Just recognizing, what it will mean for me, right, to depending on the results of this kind of renegotiation, will I continue in the same capacity that I've been in? I would say definitely no. Will I move into more of a part-time capacity? That could be an option, but part-time needs to be clearly defined for me, because I just don't have, I don't want to have a bunch of time that I give away to someone else to focus on things that matter to them and not matter to me. I think this season of my life, I really want to give myself the opportunity to try and build and succeed, or if I fail, right? Like failure is always an option. And so even if I fail, to give myself the opportunity to do that and have whatever that experience is, at this point in my life. Like at this point in my life, I really want the next scene to focus on me. And that sounds very selfish. It sounds very selfish. I really just want to have a season that I am in my right mind and I feel physically good, and I am mentally and spiritually and emotionally happy. I want to use these years and spend them on myself. So that's really kind of the gist of my decision to, resign from my current role. I've been, in my role with my firm right now for the past 8 years, but I have been kind of in the technology sector for a good almost 25 years. And it has had its highs and lows. And I'm not saying that it's over, right? Like, I'm not saying that even my next venture will not include some visibility or connection to the technology sector. But 25 years is a long time to be focused on everybody but you. And so I really want to take some time and just pour all of my efforts into myself. I want to use this time to really focus on Hayward Love. There are some things within Hayward Love that I really want to develop. There are some facets of my business that I want to explore. I recently started, I kind of reignited my blog, Grace to Thrive. Well, it wasn't even Grace to Thrive. I'm redefining it right now. I really want to focus on the writing piece and sharing those stories that will really kind of help and inspire and encourage and all of those things. But then there are also kind of the other aspects of Hayward Love that I want to see if I have the potential, the capacity, the resources, the network to be able to grow, our stationery brand in the way that I see it growing. And I just right now, with my attentions being divided, I have not been able to do that successfully. So that's really what the goal is for me. I'm excited to see what that looks like. It feels like having a brand new baby. And now I am learning how to be a new parent again. So I'm excited for that part of my journey. I am trying to make some changes in my office to make it a more comfortable place, a more inspiring place. So a lot of things are happening. And as they're happening, I'm going to do my very best to try and document that here on YouTube. But if you don't want to miss out, as soon, I have like 2 more weeks, y'all. 2 more weeks. And then right before the holiday, I should have enough of an archive of stories to share with you in Grace to Thrive. And I am super hype about it. All of the stories will not be behind the subscription wall. But a lot of the stories will definitely be behind the subscription wall. And then a lot of my old articles, I'll be cleaning up and just, kind of revamping them. And so I'm excited to kind of reshare and reimagine a lot of those articles, a lot of good development stuff. A lot of good career development stuff, personal development stuff, a lot of organizational stuff. And so this is where I'm going to land. So if you are watching my videos, you stick around to the end, this channel is going to change. It's definitely going to change. It will still be very much Hayward and Love, but it will be Hayward and Love 2.0. And so I'm kind of geeked about it. So, for those of you that are new here, new subscribers, and you comment, you like, you hang out, thank you so much. For those of you who were here because of that, y'all, I made a video a year or so ago. It was how to open up a perfume bottle. And that video just started spreading like wildfire. I deleted the video on purpose. I'm sick of it. So sick of it. I don't know if I will ever do home hacks. I'm lying. Maybe I will, but I don't know. I deleted those videos for sure because sick of them. Okay, so that was really my update. Resignation is being renegotiated. So I will let you know where we are with that. So many things to come with Hayward and Love. I'm very much excited about what's next. The holidays are coming. The grandbabies are going to be here. The kids are going to be here. I'm going to be here and unemployed. Y'all, I'm excited. Very excited. Thank you so much for watching this video. Drop me a note in the comments and let me know, are you interested in hearing about the renegotiation of my resignation? Are you planning to make any big shifts before the end of the year? Do you have any plans for the start of the year to just shake things up? I don't know. I want to hear about it. Do you have any big plans for the holidays? Tell me. I'm curious. What's y'all favorite dish that y'all be cooking? What do y'all do? Anyway, all right. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.